Okay, go ahead, Professor Ozan. Professor Ozan, you start, right?
I'll start. Okay. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining this session. This is an introduction session for the Data 650 for the spring 2025. And Yelena and I, and if the other professor joins, we will be having this session together. So there are two sessions, as Yelena said before. I am Ozan Oskan. I have been with UMGC for since 2016, and I have been teaching this course, I don't know, for 5 years right now. Uh, and we have an amazing TA. Maybe you know her from the other courses, Yelena. Please, Yelena, go ahead and introduce
Okay.
yourself.
I have been with UMGC for a very long time, maybe almost 16 years now.
Yeah.
And I've been doing, first I was working with a database program. Now I'm switched to data analytics for at least 10 years. Maybe I started when the program was started, almost immediately when they started this program. So now, and I also have master's degree from UMGC. Professor Majid is not here, right?
Not here.
Let me
Yeah.
see, not here yet. So, okay. Well, this is the agenda, just basically the introduction to big data key characteristics. Of course, overview and expectation. Professor Azan is going to talk about the expectations, and I'm going to talk about the technology part of the course. But you might be wondering, what course are you talking about? What's big data? Well, you know that today the data grows so large that we cannot actually store that in a traditional database, right? Because otherwise it's going to be difficult to capture it, to storage and search. Like for example, you have social media data, right? Then you have the AI, etc. So you have to use some new tools, right? And for this, in this course, you're not going to be doing the work on your computer. It's not going to be on your laptop. You're going to be doing the work where in the cloud, right? So in your first reading is a good introduction of the key characteristics of big data. Pay attention, read about the data volume, processing complexity, and data structure. So those are three key important. And then you need to keep in mind that different types of data. You have a structured data. So basically when you have, it's basically the database table, right? Or any transactions data and OAuth transactions data. It's a table, it's a structure, right? Then you have a semi-structured, which is it follows the specific pattern, such as XML, right? It's the data is self-describing. You have unstructured, which is just text documents, PDF documents, images, and videos, and another and something in between, a quasi-structured. So basically, it's an unstructured text data, but it's like a click stream. It has some formatting, but not quite consistent, right? And this slide is just gives you an example of each type of data, all right? So you got this piece and you can read more on the in the details for this. You can read more in week one reading, right? So Professor Ozan, go ahead, yours. Professor Ozan?
Okay. Yeah. Sure. So I was going to say that our course has four major parts. So we have like a four major assignments. Uh, in the first one, we have like a when you are submitting your assignments, make sure that not just deliver the requirements only. You may go beyond the requirements and look at the problems. You can look at the solutions from different perspective. If you deliver all the requirements, you will still get A, maybe 90 points, 91, 92 points. But if you would like to go beyond like a 92 points, you need to look at from the different perspective, maybe add more solutions, more perspectives, maybe more analysis. So we are going to have 4 major assignments. We are going to talk about that later, and we are going to have 4 discussions since our course has like 4 major parts. We have between the major assignments, we have some quizzes, we have some ungraded exercises, we have some small graded exercises. Also, there are some and we have discussions, right? Some quizzes are like auto-graded quizzes, so you do it online. I'm not grading that. So they're auto-graded quizzes, and you need to pass like a 70, 80 points percent to get like the full point. But you can make multiple attempts to get for the quizzes. For every section, you're going to learn a major software. So in one of them, you will be learning the HBase, you're going to learn the Spark, you're going to chatbots. So you will be learning software at every major sessions. And when you have these discussions, you're going to have an opportunity not just to learn and post your comments, also interact with the students, with the other classmates. So for other people to respond your posts and read your own posts, I recommend everyone to engage early in a discussion board so you can get more interaction, more people read from your post, and you also read more posts from the other people. You can interact with the other people much more efficiently.
Well, this is just to list the past program awards. In the past, before COVID, the UMGC participated in numerous competitions, and the students, they got to travel to China, they got to travel to Malaysia. So those are just past awards that, yeah, outside activities that students could participate. Just wanted to mention it here.
Right. So from the program, there are in the past students joined some competitions and won some awards, and these were some of the good examples for them. So you really earn very good knowledge, very good software information here that you can implement in your real professional lives and for your future careers. Again, we said that like our course has like 4 major sections. In the first one is like the first 2 weeks, you're going to learn big data and Hadoop and how to make analytics on the Hadoop. And the first assignment is about like HBase again Hadoop. In the second part, we will be focusing on the Spark, and we're going to spend almost 4 weeks on the Spark. We're going to have a Spark tutorial. We're going to have some ungraded exercises, but the section is going to be at the end of the 6th week. In the third section, we are going to talk about sentimental analysis, and it has its own tutorial, quizzes, and assignments as well. And in the last part, we are going to focus on chatbots and AI applications, and you're going to have an assignments related to chatbots. And these are like all softwares that's very widely used in the industry, and you can do practice. And Yelena is going to have a help session before every major assignments. So you're not just going to walk alone. Okay, Yelena is going to walk through all the steps. She's going to make some example solutions, example software implementations by just following, joining these help sessions, or watching these recordings. We're going to share the recordings. You can actually do your assignments very well. But when you look at this table, you're going to see that it's a very high intense course that requires you a lot of hours to work every week so that you can deliver the discussion boards, you can deliver the assignments, not just by the requirements, or you should go beyond the requirements so that you can get full 100% grade. So to do this, you really need to spend too much time. It's a data 650 class, like an advanced level class. So you need to put a good amount of time for this class. But don't worry, I will be available anytime to answer your questions. When you start something related to software, Yelena will be helping you. And Yelena is an amazing TA, really. Her response time is very, very quick. And if you create a ticket and if you don't get a response from her, you need to think that maybe you submit a wrong type of ticket. So we are going to have some instructions to submit correct way of them as well. Yeah, again, the assignments, the first one is related to HBase, second one is about Spark, third one is about the sentimental analysis, and the fourth one is about chatbots using AI Watson. So this chatbot is like at almost every service web page right now. Even Best Buy, Amazon, okay, you can chat with these AI applications. You will be actually building these chatbots for your assignments. Again, the grading was, I said, like it should be on time. You should spend good amount of time for your each assignment. You can earn 80-85% points for a good submission. For the full requirements, you earn around 90, 91, 92%. But to go beyond that, you have to submit a really very good submission. You have to make a very good submission. To do this, look for ways to add depth or breadth to your answers. Be true in your discussions of the issue of the topic. So when you just make an analysis, don't submit your analysis results. Make a discussion on that. Look from this different perspective so you can get the full grades.
Oh, this one, it's about the book chapters that you have in the course content. Oh, no, not it. It's sorry. In the course, if you go to the course content, right, you have some good chapters. Okay, let me show you. So this is the course content, right? Whoops, you go to this semester, right? I have that pinned. So here is this semester, right? Okay, now, if you go to the content, watch what's gonna happen. Week 1, all right? So for example, in week 1, well, maybe I should be viewing it as a student, right? But well, that's all right. But if you go back, if you go down, see here, week 1 through 2, what you see is you have these chapters. You have this chapters that you can read, right? The assigned ones. And what you do is see this is a chapter, right? From another book. So you click on that and it will take you to this O'Reilly page. Okay, so now look what you do. You need to, if the university is not listed here, you go here and you select not listed, right? Select the institution, it's just not listed. So you just click here, not listed, right? Then what you need to do is you need to put your student email and then click let's go. And this is how you would get to the chapter, right? So I put my faculty email, just an example, right? This, and here this will take you to the book. Okay, so that was that. That was how you access the book. Okay, sorry, I have a lot of stuff open on my PC. But anyway, so this is how you would access those readings. Okay, now let's go back. What's next? Oh, that one is on it's on technology. So let me go back. There is a section in a course which is called, well, not course schedule, but it's called lab, right? Help with technology. Here it is. So you're gonna click in here, right? And that will take you to the form to submit the ticket. Very important, you must use the form in a classroom, okay? Because otherwise, the ticket is not gonna go to correct ticketing system. So you want to select the case type, very important. The case type is virtual lab. If you select technical support, it's gonna go to the wrong team, okay? And I will never receive the ticket. So you must select virtual lab support. You are a student. And then for the subtype, well, it's a data, right? Data analytics, graduate data analytics. Then you're gonna select the subtype details. You can just select other issue, and I'm gonna tag it later, but you can just select other issue, and then here, well, graduate data, that's a program. And in here, very important to select the correct course. What happens if you select the wrong course? Another TA might get this, right? Then you enter the session, it's either 98, 9040 or 9041 academic term. So in this case, it's gonna be the spring, right? Assignment that you're working on, well, etc., right? And very important, you have to put your name and you have to put your email. Try to use the same email that is in a university system that you use for your preferred contact, right? That email is also listed in a classroom. Use that one. Because when I respond, I'm gonna click on send an email. And if your email is not populated, I'll have to search for your email in the system. And if it's more than one, then I don't know which email you check. So here you're gonna describe the issue. You need to explain what do I need to do to reproduce the issue. Like for example, instead of telling me I can't log in, you need to say what steps are you taking to log in and what error message are you getting. Jesus, you can attach up to 5 files. So you're gonna attach your screenshots of the errors. You're gonna submit the case, but after that, very important, you're gonna get confirmation email with the case number. So in case if you don't hear anything from me, right? In case, just suppose that you made a mistake, selected wrong course, right? But you're gonna have the case number, and I will use that case number to find your case. The case number will be in the emails that you get. So first email that you get is gonna be the case number, the confirmation. Please keep it. Please keep it. It's your way to document also that you ran into an issue and you submitted that issue, right? Because, well, some students say that they submitted the case and then they cannot provide valid case number. Another thing is that please do not call UMGC help desk. Do you know why? Because they have a totally different help ticketing system. They don't know what your assignment is. They're gonna create something called pre-case in their system, and it might take up to 2 business days for me to get the case. So if you want prompt response, you need to follow the instructions, okay? So that's why I spent 5 minutes to talk about this, because it's a very important, see? And you're gonna select the virtual lab support. Do not select other case types. This is not a financial aid, right? So there are 2,000 tickets that come in every day. So if you put the wrong ticket type, it's gonna be hard to locate it. If you put the wrong case type, okay? Now, this is just an outline of the technologies that you're gonna use. You're gonna use the platform IBM Cloud. Your first task is to create a IBM Cloud account. Please do not wait until the end, because if there is an issue, right, you have a little window for the issue to be resolved. Because for the first assignment, you're not using IBM Cloud. You're gonna start using IBM Cloud on week 3. So you have 2 weeks. If there is an issue, if something that on IBM end, just suppose perhaps, right, then we have time to resolve it. And you're gonna use the DB2 for one of the assignments. Languages are Python, R, and SQL. What's on Cloud Park also known as Watson Studio. It's a sub-platform on IBM Cloud. We're gonna talk about it next session, okay? But please create your IBM Cloud accounts. When you creating your IBM Cloud accounts, do yourself a favor. Please work on your home computer. Do not do it on a work computer because for security reason, it blocks. IBM blocks some of the domains, okay? So we had couple students who could not create an account because they attempted to do it at work and then they got into the bad list where you don't want to end up, right? It was a mess, but please do it on time. And I verified that it works. The codes work without an issue. I just extended my account too, so. Okay, then please, well, as long as you have a student email, you can get free access again. In a year from now, you can get another feature code and extend your access, all right? So this is how IBM Cloud Platform is gonna look like. But what's important is this. So this is IBM Cloud. You want to make sure that you have correct account type. So if I go to manage and it's under billing and usage, I believe, yes. Well, it has to show that your account is a trial account, right? So, so this is overview. It's not in the usage, but I'll find it. They keep on changing. They keep on changing the location where it is. Manage. Let me see. Let me look at my settings. And I need to see this is account. I'm gonna go to account settings. It's in account settings right now. Well, take a look at this. You're gonna take this screenshot as a proof. See this? This is my ID. This is the account type. Account type is a trial. This is the number of days that I have left on the trial. You're gonna get access and it's gonna be for 1 year, I believe, okay? So you're going to show this screenshot and please try to also include somehow include the date when the screenshot is taken. So you can perhaps maybe zoom in here. You want to show the date, okay? Because just to make sure that it's not a screenshot taken in the past. Just it's your screenshot, it's your account. Your name, the number of days. See, it works for you, it's not against you. We want to make sure you have an account, but this is what not to do. Please do not click on add credit card here. Please do not upgrade the subscriptions here. You just get that feature code from Academic Initiative site and you apply the code, right? So I had to just apply it here, right? What I had to do on my end. Every year I go and reapply, okay? And same is gonna be for you. You can get as long as you have your student email active, okay? So that we're gonna talk about Cloud Pak next time. It's a sub-platform. Okay, here we're gonna be both of us are gonna be sounding like a broken record, okay? Most of the assignments, you cannot do them in one sitting. No, you cannot. You might be thinking, oh, well, it's due in 2 days, I can still do it. No, do not wait until the last date. I know some students start, Leo gives a notification for 48 hours before the work is due. This is the time when some people start, but then your code is not gonna work. You're gonna run into other issues and you're not giving yourself time to resolve, right? So please do not wait, and please also do not submit IBM support ticket unless we told you. You use your first line of support is me. You're gonna put the ticket in a Salesforce, right? So because IBM, they don't know what your assignment is. I did have a student who attempted to get help with R or Python code from IBM. I know that sounds funny, but you know, it's not gonna help you. You're gonna waste your time. Please do not enter credit card information, as I just said. This cannot be undone. So I tried to put a big picture of credit card crossed out, yet somebody has to do it every year. All right, we went down from every semester to every year. Somebody, at least one person, has to not follow the instructions. That's what's gonna happen. You're not gonna have academic account, right? You're not only gonna might be incurring some charges, but also how will you be able to get help from TA? TA is gonna use academic account, right? He is not gonna be using paid account. So just think about it. Please don't do it, and do not deactivate your IBM Cloud account, because you cannot undo it, okay? And you can get only one code per year. So, and of course, do not let your account expire. Expired account, they cannot be reinstated. So if your account expired, you will not be able to apply another code to it. See, like I was able to apply another code to mine because I still had 24 days left on the trial. So I thought I forgot. Seriously, I applied it in a hurry on Monday. I logged in. It let me log in, and I said, "Oh well, I was lucky. I still had like 20 plus days left." But please, 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 put yourself a reminder on your calendar or something like that. I would say 1 month before it expires, try to get another code. Okay, and they keep on changing those rules. Used to be 6 months, now it's 1 year. This is a good 24-hour rule that I call. You aim to finish the work 24 hours early. So if something is due next Tuesday, for yourself, think about it as it's due on Monday. Just pretend it's due on Monday. Why? Well, because you're gonna have another day. Sometimes you finish it and you go, oh, wait a minute. I just realized I forgot to add something, right? You still have the time, and you don't need to deal with a crisis such as could be system outage or last minute power outage, something crashes, right? So you don't want to be worrying about that. And it does happen. What happens if everyone starts submitting the work 5 minutes before the class ends, or 5 minutes or before there's all assignments are due, you know? So just be proactive, do it early. Please do ungraded exercises. This is what's gonna happen. So in today's assignment, suppose you have ungraded exercise. All right, it's ungraded, no harm of making a mistake, you do it, but then on your next assignment, you might see a similar exercise, but on a different date, and it's going to be graded. So please do it, take it seriously. And I was a student, so now I'm giving you recommendation from from perspective of a former student. So please spend necessary time, and very important, I don't know how to say it's very important, course announcements. You need to pay attention. What you could do, you could set up some alerts to receive an email or a text message when the new announcement is posted. Pay close attention. Sometimes perhaps IBM changes the software interface, right? So then, if I discovered something, I will notify the instructor, and maybe the instructor posts an announcement. So you're gonna save yourself a lot of time if you pay attention to announcements, right? Submit the Salesforce cases early, and please make sure that your email is up to date, because if I'm unable to contact you, right, then how can I help you? If your email is the one that you don't check anymore, if that's your email in the system, I'm gonna click on send email as a response to the ticket, and you will not be getting an email if you don't check that email. All right, so now another thing, I put this together where to post questions. If you have questions, something like about grading policy, questions about not software, like something, for example, suppose that you don't understand the difference between structured and unstructured data, right? This is a good question for instructor. Or if you don't understand something like how many pages should the assignment be, those questions help your classmates, and they go straight for the instructor in the classroom, right? But things like IBM Cloud issues with the software, you need to submit the Salesforce ticket. There will be times when you'll need to do the screen share session. I need to see your screen to help you. So there will be times when um, the question cannot be answered straight in the classroom. We need to do the screen share. right? I need to see what you're doing, and trust me, a lot of students save time just by quick screen share. Or sometimes if there is a global issues and I'll be aware, I'm gonna let instructor know. Okay? Now, if it's a question about your grade, then it goes directly to instructor. You want to send an email, right? Grade confidential. Or it could be something I was a student also. You may have unforeseen circumstances, like if work interferes with assignment due dates, or anything like that. If life gets in the way, you need to talk to instructor as early as possible. And if there any confidential information such as accommodations, go to instructor. There is also a separate discussion thread to report broken links. Well, once in a while, the URLs change locations or some URLs get closed, etc. So we need to know. We'll try to find the substitute link. Okay, Professor Zan, it's back to you. Anything, like any questions, anything?
All good, Yelena. Is this like the next one is our final slide?
Yes, this is just for questions.
Yeah, so what can I say is I will be regularly posting announcements, and we are going to go through the deliverables. We're going to go through the do's and don't do's, and please read the announcements very carefully. They are going to help you a lot. They're going to help you to not to make any mistakes from the software perspective, and avoid some of the late submissions and everything. So please read my announcements very carefully. You're going to see a lot of details. It's going to take some time to read them, but they are definitely going to help you a lot. Again, from every major assignments, Yelena is going to have a help session. Try to join those help sessions. Make some preparations before that so that you can ask your own questions on the spot. It will make it much more efficient. If you cannot join, please watch the recordings. And as Yelena said, please join as early as possible. Make your deliverables on time, and so you can get the full credits from all of your submissions. I guess that's all I have, Yelena.
Questions, guys? Does anyone have question? So first assignment, we don't use IBM Cloud, but you need to have an account ready, right? You're not going to install anything for the first assignment. We had students who tried to install Hadoop. That's not necessary. The assignment is theoretical, so please don't spend time on what's not necessary, right?
Yeah, you are not installing anything to your own computer. Everything is on cloud already. You are not spending any money. Okay, you don't put any credit cards, and you don't need to contact the other software help desks or anything, or UMGC help desk. As Yelena showed you, please create tickets just for Yelena. Yelena is going to help you from a lot of perspective, almost all the perspectives from the from the software side, and I will be helping you. What are the requirements of the assignments? What are the deliverables? Anything related to assignments and course content? Please shoot me an email. We are going to help you as soon as possible.
Week 3 will be next session on the Spark. Yeah, well, maybe, well, week 4 actually. Yeah. Any questions? Why is everyone so quiet today?
Maybe you explained very well, Yelena.
Hopefully. So, Professor Majid is not here, right?
Yeah, not yet.
Not here. Well, that's okay. I'm gonna give the recording. So, let's see something in the chat. Oh, okay, that's good. Anyone, anything? Oh,
Yes, we are going to share them.
you'll get the slides with the recording, okay?
At every help session, Yelena has going to have some documents, some files, some slides. We are going to share all of them.
Yes. And yeah, of course, Happy New Year, guys. And I wish everybody good luck, have fun. It's gonna be a fun semester. But remember, time is gonna fly. Time is gonna go quick, so use it wisely, right? Okay. Anything else from anyone? Going once, going twice. Let me see.
Everybody, thanks for joining, and Yelena, thanks for your time.
Thank you. So yes, I'm gonna post the record. I'm gonna give you. Actually, I'm gonna send you the recording because I cannot post. I'll send you the recording.
Yes.
Okay.
I will.
All right. Thank you. So I'm gonna stop the recording. Stop recording. Okay.